Good afternoon, Mark. It's Phil in Vector Motors with the E-Class that you made the inquiry on. I'm going to do your high definition video tour now, just to go around the car and give you a little bit more in depth than the pictures that are online, just so you can have a look at it while you're at home. First off, ourselves, Vector Motors, coming down here, I'll give you a quick tour. So we have a couple of Soul cars there, a couple of Land Cruisers and Pajeros down that end. We've got our BMW section here from some 5 Series, an X5, leading into our V-Dub. We have a Renault, we have a Volvo, we have a line of Audis, and then this is our Mercedes section. So Mercedes for us works probably the best. It's the car we have the most of, and we have a couple of trade-ins at the back here. We've got a workshop, and we've got our own valet bay, a couple of Hyundais. So we are a big operation. We do tend to carry anywhere between 80 and 100 used vehicles at any given time. And this is one you've inquired on, obviously. So look, I understand you're in Waterford and it's not the easiest thing to just hop in the car and get up and have a look at the car. So this is why I do these videos. So if you did plan on coming up, at least you know what you're coming up to see, and you've seen a video and you've seen the picture, so there's no real surprises. I also do these videos from a paintwork point of view. If there's anything that I can point out, I will point it out before you get up here, so there's no surprises. I understand it's a used car. We have a dealer principal who basically wants us to get a used car as close to a new car as we can, so he does pump the money into the reconditioning phase. Look, understandably, it's not always easy to get every used car to a new car standard, and in fact it's quite impossible, but we do spend the money to get it as close to as we can. Alright, so I'll start at the front. So as you can see, it has got the AMG kit, which definitely finishes it off really well. So the paintwork on the front is in really good condition. You are going to have the odd stone chip, which I will point out here and here. Now that's an easy touch up. We'll mix up the color, touch it up, away you go. But by and large, it's a very clean bonnet, and it's been really well looked after. Front bumper's in really good condition. You have got your front parking sensors on there as well. Nice big grille as well with the AMG, which I think really looks well. You have got your little daytime running lights there as well, so when you start it up it really looks well. Coming down the side, just to give you a really good indication of bodywork, it's a very clean car. It presents very well. Okay, so the AMG wheels obviously standard. You have got your E220 badge with your BlueTech, rear parking sensors coming down the side, again in very good condition. I'll just quickly show you inside. So it's black, it's grey with black leather, a little bit of white stitching in the detail there, so it looks very well. You have got the walnut finish there again with the black and the grey. It just all works. Leather's in really good condition. As you can see, there's no cracks or stains or any of that stuff on there. The leather's been really well looked after. I always say anyone who's got the genuine mats, it's a small thing, but you know they do care enough to finish it off well. So in the back, in very good condition. Coming into the front cab, leathers again in very good condition. Now I really think the walnut with the grey and the black looks really well. So I think definitely it is very well finished. You've got heated seats as well. As you can see, you got Bluetooth with Bluetooth audio. It's got the chunkier steering wheel as per the AMG, which is really nice. Again, the leather is in really good condition. Front and back electric windows. 2 keys, which is very important, because one of these keys, if you are unfortunate to lose one, will cost you about 400 odd euros. So to have 2 keys is nice. Just to give you a shot through that way as well. So look, it just looks really well. And I know your Duster, I know you told me earlier on you're not overly happy with how it drives and you really want something comfortable. Well, I can promise you this is basically an armchair on wheels. I mean, I drove this car for a few nights, and I do drive a lot of the cars just to make sure they're okay, and I can promise you E-Classes that are well looked after, well maintained, they just drive as good as any. So look, I'm not going to go on forever. I just wanted to show you briefly how clean the car is. I know you said you are interested and you get me pictures of your Duster through, so once I get those through, I can price your car up. I can give you all the figures over the phone. If it works, we can make the trip up, which I hope you do. But just from a car point of view of how it presents, it does present very well. Okay, Mark, I'm going to send this off to you now, and then that way you can have a look.